Now, an historic industrial attraction in the Neath Valley has reopened for the first time since before the pandemic. An extensive restoration project meant Aberdulais tin works and waterfall had to close 4 years ago. But now National Trust Cymru are welcoming visitors back. We sent our Lewis Rhys Jones to have a look around for himself.
Aberdulais Tin Works and Waterfalls is one of the earliest industrial sites here in the UK with absolutely beautiful views. I have to say, that's quite a striking waterfall behind me and a lot of ruins as well around us. But it's reopened for the first time in 4 years after some extensive restoration work since before the COVID pandemic. And I'm glad to say that Alan from National Trust Cymru joins me. Thanks very much for your time. I can imagine it's been quite a long, lengthy project that you've been closed, 4 years.
Yeah, it's taken much longer than we'd hoped, to be honest with you. But yeah, when a site's as old as this, it needs quite a lot of regular maintenance and upkeep, and things go wrong. And when they go wrong, they go, it takes longer than it would for a modern building to repair, really.
Absolutely. And so what have you done work on then? What have you been focusing on?
So the main area that's held us up for so long is actually the cliff faces over here. And so these would have been sort of quarried out to a certain extent when the building was, the industrial site was built, but actually they were becoming a little bit unsafe. So we've had to spend a lot of time just stabilising these cliffs. And that is a huge job, really.
How important is this site in Welsh history, would you say?
So, there's been industrial heritage on this site for, it's 440 years. It was sort of textiles and copper, and it was iron, and then eventually went on to a tin works. And so from a local perspective, this is a hugely important site, really.
And you've also partnered up with a local charity, haven't you, for a community project. So could you tell us a bit about that?
That's right. Yeah, as part of the reopening, and after COVID, we decided to change the way we operate the site a little bit. And so we wanted to make the site free to enter, where you used to have to pay to get in. And we didn't want to do that anymore. We wanted to make it free. And that just throws up opportunities. And actually, there's a partnership now with St Giles Cymru, and they use some of the buildings here, and they use the site with their clients. So, it's a really wonderful social charity, really.
Absolutely. And you're also on the lookout for more volunteers, aren't you? So how should people get in touch if they want to get involved?
Yeah, they can get in touch through our social media site, or there's contact details on the website. But yeah, we're always in need of extra help, really.
Thanks very much for your time, Alan. Well, there you have it. If you want to get involved, or whether you just want to come up here for a gander, there's plenty to see here at the Waterfalls and Tin Works.